Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Legs move it side to side, smack it in the air. Legs move it side to side, smack it in the air. Shoulder sideways.
So we're going to start off by priming our lids. I'm using MAC's Paint Pot and Painterly. As always, you guys know the drill. I'm just applying that with my finger and blending it in all over from the top of my eyebrow bone to my lid. Then I'm going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in the color Bone, and I'm going to be setting that primer. So we're going to be using the BH Cosmetics 120 color palette, and I'm taking this first very light purple shade, and I'm going to be taking that on a fluffy brush. At first I used the Sigma E25, but then I decided to switch to the Sigma E40, and I'm going to blend that into the crease from outer corner to inner corner. It really doesn't matter what this looks like, you just want to build it up. You don't want to go in too dark at first because you can't take away product, but if you go in lighter, you can add more. So I'm just building that up, as you can see, and just making sure the edges are nice and soft. And I'm going in with a little bit of a darker magenta color, and I'm going to be taking a Sephora Pro crease brush, and I'm going to be placing that right on top of that lighter purple that we use. Honestly, they look the same on camera, but if you looked at it in person, it was two completely different colors. So I'm just blending that in again from inner corner to outer corner. This is going to give it just a little bit more depth and a little bit more of that pink color, whereas it's going to be a gradient from the purple to the pink. Then I'm going in with this really dark purple. This is more of a grape color, and I like this color because it really defined the crease for me. So I took that on the same Sigma E25 brush, and I'm going to be placing that from inner corner to outer corner, but placing it directly into the eye socket. So I'm going to be defining that crease a little bit more, whereas the first two shades were more of that transition color. This is one of those looks that it looks messy at first and then it starts to come together. Next, I'm going to be taking this black color on an e.l.f. Dome brush, and I'm going to be placing that on the outer corner and on the inner corner of my eye. Now here I wasn't sure if I was going to take this all the way up into the crease, so I just started putting it on the outer and the inner portion of my eye, and I did that on both sides. And then later on I actually decided that I wanted to go into the crease all the way once I started blending it in. So here I'll take that Sigma E25 brush with no additional product, and I'm going to be placing that in, like, blending out that black color. These colors are super easy to blend, so it really didn't matter if I had a lot of color or a little bit of color. I'm actually going to take a little bit of that purple color, and I'm going to be blending out that black with it. I kind of mixed a little bit of both of the colors onto the brush just to give it a little bit more dimension. Just keep going back and forth, really defining and buffing out those colors, because you don't want it to look too harsh, but you want it to look good. And this is the part where I decided that I actually wanted to take it up into the crease, so I'm just dragging that up with no additional product, just dragging the colors from the outer corner and the inner corner up into the crease area. Okay, so now I'm going in with that same Sephora Pro crease brush, and I'm just going to be blending out those edges a little bit more. The reason for this is because since there is dark colors, it does look a little harsh, so I decided to blend it out and kind of soften it a little bit more. And just because I really like the way this BH Cosmetics brush does things, I like to blend it out even further with this brush because it's so soft and it really just softens the edges. Going back in with that first fuchsia color, I'm going to be placing that onto the top portions as a transition shade again, just to kind of brighten it up and give me more of a pinky tone on the top. Then I'm going to be taking this very hot pink color and placing it into the center of my lid. And I actually decided that I didn't want to use this color, so I decided to take this purple color right below it and place it right on top. And I just built that up until it became something that I actually wanted to see on the lid. I wasn't sure. So I'm going to go in with a makeup wipe and just wipe away all those fallout underneath my eyes. Going in with my Too Faced Hangover RX, I'm going to be placing that all over my face and moisturizing as well as prime with this product. Actually trying out the new Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, and honestly I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I like it, but I don't like it, and as you can see I got a color a little too light for me, so it really washes me out like more than normal. So this is how this went, but I do like it, but in some areas I don't like it because I do have a lot of dry patches on my chin, and I think that's where the area I didn't really care for it. Going in with the Maybelline Master Conceal, I love this concealer. It's probably one of my new favorites, but I'm going in with this color and I'm going to be placing it underneath my eyes, on my chin, on my forehead, and down my nose. Then I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend that out and just really make that nice and soft. This concealer isn't too thick and it's not too thin. It's like the perfect coverage, and I really like this color that I got. It may be a little too light and it may blend in with my foundation a little bit too much, but maybe if I use a darker foundation it'll look better. Then I'm going to go in with my Anastasia banana powder and just set that. As you can see, it really highlights underneath the eyes, which I love. I can't get enough of it, so I love this stuff. Then as a bronzer, I'm actually going to use my NYC Sunny Bronzer. I recently picked this up and I love it. So lately I have been bronzing my face with a large powder brush and I really like the way it looks. So I have been obsessed with this technique. So I just bronze my cheekbones and then I go in and bronze my forehead just to give me a little bit more color back into my skin. Then I like to go in with my Anastasia contour kit and take the color Fawn and just kind of define those cheekbones a little bit more. Since the eyes are really dramatic, we don't want too strong of a contour, but we still want to keep that dramaticness up. So I just went in contour just a little bit. For blush, I'm using the Milani Rose Blush. I cannot for the life of me remember what the color is, but I will link it down in the description box. Then I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush and just apply the dark purple and the black to my lower lash line. And I'm just going to be blending that out with the same fluffy brush. Actually, it's a different fluffy brush, but I'm using a fluffy brush and taking kind of that magenta color and just really blowing out that lower lash line. When I first did this, I was like, holy crap, this looks really bad. It looks like I got socked in the eye, but it really came together after everything was done. So I'm taking my Milani Super Kajal Kohl or Super Kohl Kajal, I'm not really sure what it's called, and I'm just lining my lower lash line on the outer part. And then I'm going to be stacking my Demi Wispies from Salon Perfect. So first I'm going to be coating with my NYX Doll Eye Mascara, and then I'm going to be taking 2 sets of those lashes and putting them on my eyes for a little bit more dramatic effect. And of course adding some lower lash mascara. So I'm just placing that on with my Duo Lash Glue and just really making this dramatic. I didn't want to do any wing liner, which is why I kept the look really round. So then I'm taking this Milani eyeshadow in the color Bella White, I believe. It's just a very shimmery color and I really like the way this looks. Then I'm going in with Hard Candy's Tiki Highlighter, which I recently just picked up as well, and I love it. So the first lip that we're going to be doing is the nude color. So I'm taking Wet n Wild's Bare It All lipstick and I'm just placing that onto my lips. And then I'm actually taking MAC's Myth lipstick and just placing that on top just to give it a little bit more of a nude look. And for the really dramatic dark black lip, I'm actually taking LA Splash Cosmetics Lip Couture in the color Venom, and I'm going to apply that to my lips. I really wanted to do a bold and a really neutral lip for this because there's so many different ways you can wear like eye looks and stuff, and I feel like this is the perfect way. I did enjoy doing this look. It's definitely something out of the box. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I don't drink, I'm afraid, seeing that